Good day. Welcome to Endurance Room. Hope everybody's doing good. I thought we could do a quick video today on how I have my Russian Special Forces tent hammock set up. When you first get it, there's a number of lines that are attached to the hammock, and you may have to adjust them so they're tensioned properly. And I want to show you guys how I have mine set up, because I know a bunch of you guys picked the hammock up, or maybe you're looking to get it, and this is going to help you out. So I've gone ahead and strung up the hammock, and ideally, this is kind of what you're looking for. You want a nice, even hang, nice and level, and that's going to come from having those ropes on the ends of the hammock properly tensioned. At each end of the hammock, there are 5 lines that run to some webbing loops, and then a crossbar is inserted through to help support the structure. So of the 5 lines, it only utilizes 2 ropes, and you can tell from the coloration. There's a shorter rope that's lighter in color, and it's at 2 and 4, and then a darker colored rope at 1, 3, and 5. And to set this up, I took the shorter rope off and got it out of the way first, and then I set up my longer rope. And I did that by using a jam knot. To tie the jam knot, I just did a very basic overhand knot by going through the webbing loop, around the cordage, and back through for my overhand knot, and then used a second overhand knot to lock it in place. After it's locked in place, you run it up through the carabiner, down to loop number 3, back up to the carabiner, and then down to loop number 5, where I used a second jam knot to tie it off. So after the long rope was tied off to 1, 3, and 5, I then used the shorter rope, and I did the exact same thing at 2 and 4. I tied a jam knot, locked it in place, ran it up through the carabiner, and then adjusted this to the length of 1, 3, and 5. You could set the tension of the ropes just like this, with the hammock already hanging from a tree. Or you could actually do it seated on the ground, which I did. I had my feet braced against the crossbar, and then I pulled back on the carabiner with my hands. You basically just have to get those lines evened out before you lock them in place with whatever knot of your choosing. I like the jam knot because it lets me get the most out of my cordage. I'll show you how I tie my jam knots. So webbing loop, line, you just run it through. I like to tie an overhand knot in the very end of the line first. Basic overhand knot. Pulling it through the loop, going up and around itself, back through the hole for a second overhand knot, and then dress it up, cinch it down. And that first knot is going to lock the second overhand loop in place. That's the jam knot. So after we get this squared away, then we have to worry about 2 lines at the top. The first one you can think of as your ridge line. And just like we have the bed of the hammock nice and flat and even, we want the same thing with our ridge line at the top. Nice even tension. I swapped out the original cordage here for something a little bit longer for more flexibility, and I tied it off with another jam knot. So we've got the bed set, the ridge set, now the awnings. This line is under significantly less tension than the bed or the ridge, and all we need to do is tension from the loop to the carabiner. So we've got our jam knot at the top, it runs down to the carabiner, and then I've got a prusik loop tied with an overhand knot locking it in place. And the prusik loop lets us tension the line as we need it. So just like the prusik loops on your ridge line, we can slide this back and forth and tighten this line. So as you can see, we've got basically straight horizontal lines on the bed and on the ridge, and then a diagonal line of tension from the canopy down to the carabiner. And there you have it, guys. This is how I like to set up my Russian Special Forces tent hammock that I got from Russian Cold Camo. And speaking of Russian Cold Camo, I just want to give you guys an update. I got to speak with Tyler, the owner of Russian Cold Camo. He's announced that they're expanding their services. They're currently offering pre-orders on any of their items in the store. So if it's not in stock, just let them know what you're looking for. If you want a certain Gorka or, a ratnik shelter, put in your order, what size you're looking for, and they'll get it to you. If they start a brand new order for you, max is usually about 3 months to send it from Russia to America. It may already be on order, then it's going to be, less time. Now, one more thing. If there's anything from Russia that you guys are interested in, whether it's a certain Gorka, a backpack, tent, hunting gear, whatever it is, even if Russian Cold Camo doesn't carry it, just send them an email, let them know you're looking for it, and they'll try and find it for you. They have a number of sources spread across the country, and they can probably get it. As long as it's okay to bring into the States, they'll try and help you out. And for my 2 cents, the juice is sweet, guys. It's going to be worth the wait. 3 months is going to come and go, and this gear is going to last a lifetime. It's military grade, hard use gear, built for the woods, built for the mountains, and it's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a tent hammock, I hope this video helps. If you're going to get a tent hammock, I hope this video helps. And you got any questions, just let me know down below. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, everybody.